कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वते नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम। We will read from mantra number 2. दिव्यो ह्यमूर्तः पुरुषः स बाह्याभ्यन्तरो यजः अप्राणोऽयमनःशुभ्रः यक्षरात् परतः परः एतस्माज्जायते प्राणः मनः सर्वेन्द्रियाणि च खं वायुर्ज्योतिरापः पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी। Again, एतस्माज्जायते प्राणः मनः सर्वेन्द्रियाणि च खं वायुर्ज्योतिरापः पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी। पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी। So we had seen the two mantras of this second Mundak, and in these two mantras we had seen in the first mantra that the tatastha lakshana of that Brahman was shown through the srishti, superimposing the karanatva of the srishti. In other words, Karanam Brahma was mentioned in the first mantra. Second mantra was on the Swarup Lakshan. Swarup Lakshan was Akaranam Brahma. That Brahman without superimposing any upadhi. Anaupadhik Brahma was mentioned in the second mantra. By the 9-9 points, Divyaha, Yamurta, Purusha, etc. etc. Now the topic came. What is the topic now? Now the topic is, okay, what to see, the world that I see here, creation that I see, where from it has come, where from this whole creation has come. And now, from third mantra almost to all mantras of this particular section, it will be talked about various things in the creation, and it will be told that everything is the Brahman only. Everything is the Purush, everything is the Chaitanya. Now, please understand this point. What shall I say? Something is called Samanadhikaran. Samanyadhikaran, this word you should know. They are in opposites, not opposite, opposites. They are in appositions. Understood? Apposition. Apposition? No? Same vibhakti is there. Like Devdatta is grammarian. Devdatta Vaiyakarana. Like Ram is, Sri Ram is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan word and Ram word is in the same vibhakti. Vibhakti you have heard, no? Some of you have learned vibhakti. Some of you have learned vibhakti cases, not court case, cases. So, as if one is the substance, other is the adjective. Substance, one is substance, other is adjective. Like Bhagavan Ram, Rakshas Ravana. So Rakshas and Ram both are in same vibhakti, same case, what you call. Same case. So whenever, most of the time when same case is there, one is the Sangya, other is the Vishesha. Substance and adjective. Right? Blue lotus. So blueness is qualifying the lotus. Blue lotus. Fat person. Sthul Purusha. That means this is sthoolness is the both they are calling apposition, not opposition. Apposition it is called. Grammatically it is called, they are both in apposition. Good, I understand that. Now, this is fine. So there is no need for any thinking of something else. If I have said blue lotus, so it is very clear, lotus is blue. You don't have to do it. And this is called in Sanskrit as Samanadhikaran. Saman Adhikaran, both are having the same place, same thing they are indicated. But supposing I say the rope is there, on the rope the snake is seen. And then if I say snake is nothing but the rope. Here snake is not adjective of the rope. So it is not an adjectival case that rope is substance and snake is the adjective of the. Although both are in the same adhikaran in this case also. Same vibhakti. Vibhakti to padha hai? Vibhakti? Huh? Wala padha hai na vibhakti. So sarpaha rajju. Or what you will say, this snake is the rope. Although both are in the same adhikaran, but both will not be said that they are same. As in the case one, in the first stage, in the first first example of Devadatta grammarian, grammarian Devdatta and his snake, this is second example, is different than the first example. In the first example, the grammarian is the adjective of Devdatta. But the second example, the snake is not the adjective of the rope, and it's totally different meaning is there. Then what do you mean when you say that the snake is rope? Then how will you say both are one? Because both are in the same cases. Both are in the Prathama Vibhakti. How will you say like that? I will say like that. When the snakeness of the rope is removed. Snakeness of the snake is removed. When the name and form of the snake is removed, what remains is called the rope. Here this is the meaning. I hope you got my point. Got my point? This is called Bad Samanadhikaran. Bag, tiger. No, not bag. Badha. Oh, sorry. Bad Samanidhyam. Bag, badha. Not bagha. Dha is different. Ta, tha, da, dha. Ta, tha, da, dha. Ta is C1. Tha is C2. Ta, tha, da is C3. And dha is C4. And ka, kha, ga, gha. That kha and this dha is different. I know all these things, I don't explain that. So, it is Bad Samanadhikaran and not Bag Samanadhikaran. It is called Badha. And when I say Badha, it means what? You have to negate name and form. And after negating that name and form, what remains will be called, they are in this, it is referring to that. So when a snake is rope, it is not that directly it is meaning that a snake is rope, but after negating the name and form of a snake, what remains is the rope. Correct? This is example 2. And in this, and third example is also coming. Another example for this is, third example is also coming. More refined example of this is where it will be indicated that world is Brahman. And third example is, pot is clay. Pot is clay. What is the difference between second and third example? In the second example, moment you see the rope disappears. You can't have rope and snake darshan at the same time. If you put a torchlight on that particular snake, which was imagined, you won't see the snake anymore. It is rope only. But the third example is more refined and common. When I say that clay is mud, pot is mud, a pot is clay. Again I am repeating, potness is not an adjective to clay. Although both are in Samanadhikaran. Well, I don't understand all these things. No, you have to understand. You cannot run away from anything. Mola, I'll run away. No, you cannot run away. All is very difficult, very easy. Nothing is more easier than Vedanta. I'm telling you, earning money is difficult. To get attached is difficult. To maintain relations are difficult. All these things, to live as a Jeev is much difficult than to live as a Brahman. Choice is yours, what you want. I am saying third example, as I said, it is a more refined and more apt example. What I said, that pot is clay or pot is mud. In this case, pot and mud both are in the same case. But difference between example 2 and example 3 is that in example 2, moment you know the real nature of a snake is not seen at all. But knowing the nature of the pot, is still the pot can remain, and is still that you can still have the knowledge that this is essentially clay. Other example of this is wave is water. Wave is water. And this again here, Bad Samanadhikaran is there. Bad samanadhikaran means after negating that so-called adjective, what remains, that is the substance. Negating means falsifying. Negating means knowing that that is only name and form. It is not it is not substance. Is it clear? Now I'll come to the point. Such statements you will hear a lot. Sarvam khalu idam brahma. Sarvam khalu. There is something called mukhya samanadhikaran. In the first case, it was mukhya samanyadhikaran. Mukhya samanadhikaran. Example 1. Example 2 and example 3 are bad samanadhikaran. In the mukhya samanadhikaran, you don't take anything out, and you take the meaning as it is. In the bad samanadhikaran, you take the out, then only meaning will be there. Otherwise it will be meaningless. Snake is rope is meaningless. Clay is pot, clay what is called, pot is mud is meaningless. Every mud is not pot. Clay is pot, pot is mud is meaningless. It is only when you negate the roundness of the pot, then only whatever is remaining, that is called the clay. Now it is said, Sarvam khalvidam Brahma, very common statement is there. All this world is Brahman. So what is wrong in it? Then everything is Brahman. Yes. Then all man, woman, tree, plant, all is Brahman. Yes. Then star, space, rat, mouse, cat, all are Brahman. All are Brahman. Oh, this is the meaning. No. Then here you have to use example 3. And here it is a Bad. By Bad Samanadhikaran is called as a Brahman, not the Mukhya Samanadhikaran. When I said Bad Samanadhikaran, because why not say directly? Because this is changing, this flower is changing. If you say directly that it is Brahman, then it will become changing is Brahman, then it will be the very contradiction will be there. It is inert, it is changing, it is having shape, it is having names. And therefore, to really get to the meaning that this is Brahman, you have to negate the name and form. Negate means mentally, intellectually falsifying is called negation. Intellectually falsifying, it is not a substance. It is just an appearance of name and form. That is called the negation. That is called Bad. So when I say whole world is Brahman, don't think everything running is Brahman. Brahman ja raha hai. Bole sab Brahmi to hai. People are so foolish. They don't understand. So somebody was attached to somebody else. So we said, see, you don't get attached. I said, what is that? Sab Brahmi to hai. कहीं भी ब्रह्म नाम लगा देते हैं पागल. They are overeating something. बोले हमने कहा क्यों खा रहे हैं? बोले सब ब्रह्म है. मतलब anywhere you use anything just for your convenience and for your justification is not the way. Don't use that word very lightly. These are little heavy words. कहीं भी नहीं कुछ भी लगा सकते हैं कि ये भी है वो है. When I say everything is Brahman, it means after negating the name and form, what existence is remaining. If you negate the name and form, existence alone should remain, which is non-negatable. If I crush this flower, the petal will exist. If I burn the petal, the ash will exist. If I bury the ashes, the mud will exist. This existence per se, this is the Brahman. This is what I am indicating at when I say that the world is Brahman. That means changing name and form per se are not Brahman. I hope you have got this point. If you have not got it, please practice catching. Now, third mantra onwards, all these mantras will be talking about this only, that how everything is Brahman. Let's now move ahead. Are you ready? Well, I'm ready, very much ready. I'm very fresh and So, now this mantra is there, third mantra. Etasmat jayate pranaha. This mantra comes in Kaivalya also, exactly as it is. And in Taitri also. Taitri doesn't come in that manner. Tasmad vaya tasmad atmana akasha sambhuta. That comes in that manner. So etasmat. Etasmat is a pronoun. The pronoun before pronoun, noun should come. And the noun here is Divyo Yamurta Purusha, what I was talking in the second mantra. Divyo Yamurta Purusha Sabhaya Abhyantaro Yeja Prano Yamana Shubhra Aksharat Partah Para. From that has come Pran. That has come Pran. Acha? हाँ, that has come Pran, etc. अच्छा, हाँ. Now, अच्छा देख लेते हैं. Then it man has come. Then Indriyani has come. Pran, man, Indriyani has come. Kham means space. Vayu means air. Jyoti means fire. Apa means you. Not that apa. Apa means water. It is up is there. Nitya Bhuvatan is there. Apa, adbhi, adbhya, apam, apsu. It is Nitya Bhuvachan. So this is called apaha, water. It's called apaha. Prithvi. Prithvi means earth. Acha, ha. And the Visheshan of Prithvi, Upanishad is slightly favoring the Prithvi, Vishwasya Dharani Prithvi. The adjective of Prithvi, which is holding the whole beings. Vishwasya here means which is holding the whole beings. Vetasmat jayate pranaha manas sarvendriyani ja kham vayur jyotirapaha prithvi vishwasya dharini. Yasmad tasmadev पुरुषात् नाम रूप बीज उपाधि लक्षितात् जायते उत्पद्यते अविद्या विषय विकार भूतो नाम ध्येयो अनृतात्मक प्राणावाचारम्भणम विकारो नाम ध्येयम अनृतमिति श्रुत्यंतरात् नहीं तेन विद्या विषयेण अन्यतेन प्राणेन स प्राणत्वं परस्य स्याद पुत्रस्य स्वप्नदृष्टेनेव पुत्रेण सपुत्रत्वमेव मनः सर्वाणि चेन्द्रियाणि विषयाश्च एतस्मादेव जायन्ते तस्मात् सिद्धमस्य निरूपचरितम् अप्राणादिमत्वम् इत्यर्थः यथा च प्रागुत्पत्तेः परमार्थतः असन्तः तथा प्रलीनाश्चेति द्रष्टव्यः. यथा करणानि मनश्चेन्द्रियाणि च तथा शरीर विषय करणानि भूतानि खम आकाशम वायुर्बाह्य आहवादि भेदः आवहादि भेदः ज्योतिरग्नि आप उदकम पृथ्वी धरित्री विश्वस्य सर्वस्य धारणी. चलो भाई. So, what do you say? If you remember, this etasmat is referring to Purush word is there. Divyo Yamurta Purusha, that is called. But etasmat word is used to tell aham. That Purush was seen as Divya. It is not, dekho, from me only everything has come out. It is not from some other Brahman is there. But how it came out? It has come first, it has become Hiranyagarbha. Then after Hiranyagarbha, first Avyakt is there, then Hiranyagarbha is there, after that Virat is there, and after that 5 elements are there, then all these things are there. He kaha aaya tha? Which mantra was this? Huh? Tapasa, good. Tapasa chiyate brahma tato annam abhijayate annat prana mana satyam loka karma suchamratam. This was already told. Please don't forget that Hiranyagarbha, directly it won't come. Directly this won't come. Like I am talking. This is a stool. But before talking, there is a thought about that. And before the thought there is avyakt, it is in the unmanifest state. So unmanifest, then submanifest, then manifest. This has already I had mentioned all these things. I am now going to repeat it again. Then it will come. And this is the difference between science and we. If you see the science, they don't think about thought coming in the thought form and coming from unmanifest. They always think of something coming directly, like Big Bang has come. That Big Bang, how can the gross come without subtle? That they have no answer. Gross straight away came up. And the problem will be that gross cannot come because anything they think they have to bring first, space has to be already existing. Then only they can talk about something else. If you talk about Big Bang theory, so Big Bang is presuming space was there. Now the question is where space is coming. And now this is saying space has come. Etasmat atmana akashas sambhuta. Space has come. ठीक है ना? So that has come. From where? From that Purush. And if you remember, two definitions of Purush was there. One was Purnatvat. Second was Purishainat. When I say Purnatvat, that means there is no limitation of time and space in that Purush. Now from that which is Purnatvat, which is having no limitation, and you had said the word Divya. Divya means which is of the nature of self-effulgence. Remember that consciousness, we had taken time and all these things. How can anything come out of it? How can from consciousness something can emerge out? How can it come out? Bolo bhai. When it is pure consciousness only and consciousness cannot change, then how can from the changeless consciousness world can come out? Well, let us make it. Consciousness is here, world is here. Let them both exist conveniently and comfortably. Let's not fight on this issue. तुम भी रहो अलग, हम भी रहे अलग. देखो तुमको ऐसी मार पड़ेगी कि तुम्हारी तबीयत ठीक हो जाएगी. If the consciousness is here and the world is here, then space is there, then consciousness will be in space, it will have a shape. बोले शेप की मारी बड़ी परेशानी है. सेब हर जगह जाओ. सेब नहीं, it is shape, not shape. अच्छा, I thought consciousness does not have a shape. It is not shape, it is not apple. It's shapeless. You heard it that consciousness cannot have a shape. First thing you have understood that. If consciousness cannot have a shape, then how can the other thing exist somewhere else and consciousness can exist somewhere else? Two things cannot be there. Then only consciousness has to be there because it is shapeless. S-U-C-T. Sucked. Sucked. क्या बोलेंगे? S-U-C-T. Sucked. S-U-C-T. S is for shapeless, not shameless. Shapeless. And U is for unchanging. C is for consciousness. And T is for truth. We had said it hundreds of times from the beginning. And you thought it was an ordinary thing. Now you have to use all these things. If the consciousness is not having any boundary line, how can something other exist apart from that? It will be a contradiction. That means the consciousness should not be known in the deep sleep when there is no experience of space. If the consciousness was in space, because whatever is in space is not experienced in the deep sleep. And therefore consciousness is always without the space and time. And if from something from that is emerging out, that means through Maya, through avidya, same consciousness is appearing as space, as Vayu, as Agni, as Prithvi, etc. If you can get this point, then only there will be meaning. Please note, they are not interested in telling that how the world has come out. This is not the point here. They are interested in telling that what the world is, that's it. They are not interested in telling stories. That how the world evolved. Let these cosmologists find it out. Let the astronomy discuss about it. That is not an issue here. Issue is really what is the world, how the world has come out, that is not the main point. And especially don't ask this question that why Bhagavan made the world. This is the most foolish question. Very foolish question. Yes, why? Because you are assuming that there was a time when world was not there. You are assuming, the assumption behind this question is, especially when somebody has some problem or some lover has left him or her, then and they have a broken heart, what you call, टूटा हुआ दिल लेके घूम रहे. So then they ask this question that why did Bhagavan make the world? Why did Bhagavan make the world? That means you are assuming there was a time there was no world, only God was there. Then God was here in world. Then God had some material cause, I don't know from where you call material cause. Then Bhagavan made the world and created you and created problem. तब then you say कि दुनिया बनाने वाले दुनिया क्यों बनाई? तो भगवान ने कहा, हमने कहा बोला कि हमने बनाया भाई. Lot of misconceptions are there which we are trained to think like that from the childhood as if. But that is not the case actually. I mean, you are saying there was a time when world was not there. Such what a contradiction. Time was there, world was not there. देखो, there was a time when world was not there. वाह 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 वाह. आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में है तो बात बिगड़ जाए. So you are saying there was a time when world was not there. Well, but it is possible. Time was there, world was not. If time was there, how can world may not be there? Because time is existing, then space also has to exist. Then only time you can experience. Time will be experienced only when two are there, and two is possible only when space is there. So time is existing, that means space is there. Then the object also has to be there. So this is a self-contradiction that there was a time when world was not there. Then what shall I say? Time was not there, world was not there. Then no, if you say world has come, the problem will be, then world will come from where if it was not there? World will never come just like that. And Bhagwan was separate. What kind of Bhagwan was there? Bhagwan was of the nature of inertness or consciousness. What was the nature of Bhagwan? And if Bhagwan was of the nature of inertness, then how can we Bhagwan? Inert is there, again time will come into picture, again space will come into picture. Inertness cannot be found without time and space. Thought of space will be there, thought will come. If you are saying Bhagwan alone was there, that means you have to say only consciousness was there, that's it. You cannot bring up something else other than that. Then where from the world come? World did not come. World only emerged. Hidden world, from unmanifest it came to manifest. Nothing can satisfy you. And where was the unmanifest? Unmanifest is of the nature of ignorance, then that was on the consciousness. It didn't disturb the consciousness, no. Unmanifest does not disturb because it is of the nature of Maya. Like in me, there is a Vasana existing along with me. It is not two separate things that this is consciousness and this is Vasana. This is the, will you tell me one thing? The Maya or the unmanifest is associated with the consciousness or not associated with the consciousness? It is neither it is associated, neither it is not associated. Will you Sannapya sanya yubhayatmikano bhinnapya bhinna yubhayatmikano. This comes in Vivek Chodamani. Well, it is bhin? No. It is abhinna? Well, it is no. Because if you say it is totally one, then the Maya, Brahman will be of the nature of Maya. And it is totally different, then Maya and Brahman will become two different things. Power cannot exist separately. Then how is it? It is like that. Because it is mithya. Mithya exists with the main thing and also doesn't disturb it. My power of talking etc. exists in me, but to me it is not disturbing. It is not, me and power are not two different things. It is the mic aspect, it is a mithya aspect is there. I hope you are catching this point. Those who are initially hearing Vedanta, they may find it little difficult, but as you get training into understanding Vedanta, you will get this point. It is not that difficult. Now, if the only consciousness was there, which you heard yesterday, Divyo Yamurta, it has no Murti. Bole, but my name is Krishna Murti. Your name is there, Krishna Murti or Ram Murti. But doesn't mean that you are with the Murti. Then Bhagwan also says, Amurti, apne ko Bhagwan avyakt Murti bolte hain. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyakt Murti na. हमारा नाम अव्यक्त मूर्ति ए मूर्ति अव्यक्त मूर्ति हमारा नाम भी अव्यक्त मूर्ति नाम हमारा अव्यक्त मूर्ति कैसा है some people put their children's name as Vedant. I can't understand. There are so other names are there. And those who are putting don't feel bad. Vedant negates the name and form. कुछ भाव ही नहीं आता. इतने अच्छे नाम है श्याम है राम है कृष्ण है चेतन है कुछ भी नाम रखो विष्णु रख लो कार्तिक रख लो कितने अच्छे अच्छे नाम है रघुवंश रख लो रघुवंशी नाम होता है रघुवंश होता है रघुबर होता है दशरथ होता है दशरथ नंदन रख लो गोपाल रख लो अरे बोले आई वांट सम मॉडर्न नेम दिस वेरी ओल्ड नेम्स यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट These names earlier, 100 years back, people used to pick. Not now. Now time has changed. Rocky rakh lo. Rocky comes here. Rocky is here. I like all these Bhagwan's names. Personally, if you ask me, I don't like these modern names. I like this Bhagwan's name. There is no match. And I tell you, maximum name in the Hindus is Ram. राम या कृष्ण या भगवान इस तरह का ही नाम होगा भगवान का and if you see your families definitely somebody's name will be like that in your family also राम गोपाल ऐसे ऐसे नाम होता है भाई if you are saying only consciousness was there divyo yamurta it was amurta then how can something come out of amurti and you are divya also it is amurti also it cannot come and therefore vacharambadam vikaro namadhyam then only a false thing appears like in the dream the sun came out sun did not come out really it is a three-dimensional optical illusion actually nothing had come out oh maya say maya is the illusion like optical illusion is emotional illusion it is an illusion through the eyes rays they see three dimensions. Actually, it is nothing there. It is only it is a mental illusion. Etasmat jayate pranaha. I hope this point is clear. From this, kham, all five elements are mentioned. And then you can change the order because first Panchmabhut has come, then Pran has come, Kriya Shakti and all these things, Manas, Sarvendriyani cha, all these things have come. All these things have come. I hope this is clear. This point is clear. I'm repeating it. Come is appearance of illusion. Illusion has appeared. Illusion has appeared. Illusion has manifested. And illusion has started or manifested that you can easily say this matter. Just now keep it like that. I'll come back to this mantra once again. Let me complete this thought. I'll come back and forth from 3. Now the 4th mantra is on Virat. See, Virat already had started. Panchmabhut. Now more description of Virat is there. So that was the introduction and this mantra is the creation of Virat. Previous mantra was the Hiranyagarbha Srishti and this mantra is the Virat Srishti. Let us now read it. Agnirmurdha chakshushi chandra suryo disha shrotre vagvritascha vedaha Vayuh prano hridayam vishwamasya Padbhyam prithvi yesha sarva bhutantaratma. See, sometimes less. So now the Virat is mentioned. Now what is Virat is there? You have heard this name. I think every class I take this word almost. The gross srishti, gross srishti, which is known through 5 sense organs. 5 sense organ, that is called the gross srishti. Grossified srishti made out of 5 grossified elements. Panchikrit manch mahabhut srishti. ठीक? The consciousness conditioned by the Panchikrit Panch Mahabhut Srishti is called the Virat. Panchikrit Panch Mahabhut Srishti is not called Virat. Like one is called body, other is called person. Supposing somebody comes, you don't say somebody has come. Body has come. Body has come, that is not that. If the dead body is there, then you say body has come now in the house. You don't say person has come. You don't say, then you say person is dead, his body has come now. Body is there in the, body has gone to the crematorium or mortuary. Body has gone to the mortuary and tomorrow evening cremation is there. Achha, you don't say person has gone to the mortuary, person's cremation is there. This person does not get cremated. The body along with the expression of consciousness is called person. ठीक है ना? So only 5 elemental world is not called Virat. The 5 elemental world along with the conditioning of consciousness is called Virat. And it has to be there. Why? Because I told many times, because this 5 elemental world is held. Like your body is held, there must be Jeev who holds, otherwise you will fall down. Therefore, when a person sleeps and Jeev is unmanifesting, so therefore he falls down. He dozes off. And his head, falls down. And when I used to go in the bus and train, this scene you can see there. Because bus rocks like this, so it makes you sleep because of the rocking bus. And so automatically you go like this. And the person who is next to you, he is watching you like that. And you comfortably you take his support. बोले तुम ही हो साथी, तुम ही सहारे, कोई ना अपना सेवा तुम्हारे. So there, and there is person. And whole body is about to fall down. And when the bus gets a jerk, ऐसा गिरते हैं, हाथ चोट लगती है. I'm very happy. Also, because in the buses sometimes the belt is not there. So when they put a jerk, all of a sudden, in our yatra also it happens. ऐसा झटका लगता है, यहाँ चोट लगेगी, सब के सब गिरते हैं आराम से. Why? Because you are holding your head. It's not, here it's a classroom. So it happens. Why? Because the Jeev has slept and therefore there is no holder. Yeah, there is no holder. Anywhere holder is there, then only things are held. So if the whole world is tucked up, sun, moon, star, planets, that means there has to be holder. The consciousness, he is called Mr. Virat. Description of which is in chapter number 11. Only thing is, which is very peculiar about Virat, you cannot put it in shape. All is in that, but you cannot draw it, because anything you draw, it will be excluding something. But everything, all shapes are in that, but it does not have a shape by itself. Now let us see. देख रहे हो भगवान विराट आ गया. And this is a very common expression in Bhagavad, in Gita, in Ramayana, in Mahabharata, even in all Puranas, this Virat is there. Ganesh ji comes as a Virat form in Ganesh Purana. Shiv ji comes as a Virat form. Vishnu ji to bahut hi Virat form mein rehte hain. So Virat form is not something different. Actually what you are seeing very small portion of the whole Virat. And what Arjun saw, he saw the whole world condensed in one. He was giving the pictorial demonstration of the whole world is in me, Bhagwan wanted to depict it. I can only see one part of the inert world. I don't know where is it. But he was shown that whole world is in the God. And all the lokas were brought together in the slight form. Brahmalok, Saket Lok, Golok, and thousands of Brahmaji, thousands of Agni, thousands of sun, they're all brought together and he had the capacity to see it. Like the God sees all the lokas, he had the capacity for some time. Bhagavan gave him Divya Drishti so that he can see everything, its completeness. We see only one small aspect of the world. And we think it is inert. Oh, kitni badi baat hai. Now, with that background, you see the world. Therefore, I always say, seeing the world with the reverential attitude that it is a part of the whole, it is called Virat Darshan. And what Ramji said? So ananya ja ke asi mati natarai Hanuman मैं सेवक सचराचर रूप Swami Bhagavant. I am the servant. This is the karma yoga is not possible without this Virat Buddhi. Karma yoga is not possible. Jagat Ishadhi Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Bhrit Deva Pujanam. Which chapter of Gita? This is an Upadesh, sir. Oh, sorry. And that is not described. Why? Why what? Because from the Purush only all has come up now. That unchanging Purush. Now, with reference to this external world, that Purush itself, which was without outside and inside, which was called Divya, which was called Purush, which was called Amurt. He is called, his name is Virat. Only, please note, he has not gone any changes. Only his name with reference to this is like that. Like when you go in the flight, so your name is passengers. Passengers are requested to tie their seat belts. My name is passenger. It is not. Supposing you go out, and after that your wife says, or somebody says, "What's your name?" Well, my name is Passenger Kumar. No, intrinsically your name is not passenger. Passenger is, you are called passenger only with reference to that flight. Your name is not Passenger Kumar. Similarly, and you don't go through any intrinsic change to become passenger. You are called passenger with reference to that person. Same, after he is there, he went to the shop to purchase. He was going to the airport and the duty-free shops were there. Now, same person is called customer. He is not called passenger now. It is with reference. Why the customer is standing? Customer should not wait. Let's get it. He is called customer. He is called customer. As you go out also, after that you go out and your father is waiting. Now you are called son. You are not called customer. Father will not say, "Oh, customer, come." So father will not say. That shop person can say, "I'm clear, bhai. Don't worry about it. It's very clear. Why do you explain this thing?" So similarly, what I wanted to say, that Purush has not gone, he has not become Virat. He is just called Virat with reference to the external gross world perceived by the five sense organ. And he is called Hiranyagarbha with reference to the thought world. Why? Without thought, object cannot come. So the Hiranyagarbha was mentioned in the third mantra. And the Virat is going to be mentioned in the fourth mantra. I hope it is clear. Well, very, very clear. Very nice. Excellent going on. Very good. Mundaka is very good. I think we should continue it. So now that it is mentioned as Now we have a body, we have a head, we have a hand, we have heart, we have leg. So this microcosm will always be coming from macrocosm. And from the microcosm, you can know what will be the macrocosm. Got my point? From the microcosm, like we have sleep, small can come only from big. I give the example, tap water tells that there must be reservoir. And if the reservoir water is polluted, tap water also will be polluted. If the reservoir water has more chlorine, tap water also will have a chlorine. So similarly, because head, heart should be in the top form in the Virat, and therefore we have the head, we have eyes, we have hand, we have heart, etc. And therefore this is mentioned. In the fourth mantra, Agnir Murdha Chakshushi Chandra Suryo. देखो Agni Murdha. Here Agni doesn't mean Agni here means Swarglok. Agni doesn't mean here the fire element. Agni Murdha. Murdha means forehead, where you put tika or bindi or chandan or vibhuti. Forehead. Agni Murdha. Murdha means forehead. I'm repeating it. Agni is Swarglok here. Dyuloka, it is called Bhashika, right? Then Chakshushi. Chakshushi is Dvivachan. Chandra Surya. One is the moon, other is the sun. Don't visualize it, otherwise it will be squint eyes. Not like that. So, God is squint eye. Don't visualize it. So, Agni Murda, everything you cannot visualize it. एक तरफ तो इतना चमकदार सन, एक तरफ मून छोटा सा. ये तो भाई बड़ा अजीब सा फिगर आएगा. तो but it is only to tell that this is also a part of the God only. It is not independently existing. Then God also has to put goggles. So Agni Murda, as she is putting on. Those who feel sleepy, I am feeling that this is a very good way to. Because you are not sleepy, but some are there. It is a good way to hide your sleep. So Agnir Murda Chakshushi Chandra Surya. Then next point is Disha Shrotre. Disha. How the Anvay will be there? Asya. Asya will be the start from the Asya. Vishwam Asya. So Asya Murdha Agni Kama. Chakshushi Asya Surya. Chakshushi Asya Chakshushi. Chakshushi is Dvivachan. Chandra Surya. Asya Shrotre Disha. Shrotre is also Dvivachan. So Disha. So every Disha is the direction. So its ears are all directions. That means even if you whisper, that is his ear. You can't hide. And 10 directions are there. Everywhere he is there. Sab jagah unki kaan hai. You cannot hide anything around him. It goes round and round. Whatever words you are saying, it goes to somebody. It will go ultimately. Of whom you are talking, it will reach him. So, Disha Shrotre. Then, Vagvritascha Vedaha. So, whatever you hear, that is his ears only. It is his ear that has come into you. It is his ear. Vak Vritascha. His Vak means speech. Vedas are his speech. And Vritascha means well known and voluminous. Very big Vedas are there. That is his speech is there. And therefore, when you chant Vedic mantras, as if Bhagwan is talking. Bhagwan is talking because it is the mouth of the Vedas. Bhagwan's mouth is, speech is nothing but the Vedas. ठीक है? Ved unki speech hai, unki, that is his. Therefore, we welcome somebody through Purna Kumbh, or we chant Taittiriya Upanishad. When sannyasis come, sometimes whole Taittiriya Upanishad second Valli is chanted. Because as Vedic chanting is as if God is now welcoming you. It is a welcoming, God is welcoming. Vedic mantras are there. So, this is there. Bhashkar writes, Prasiddhaha. Prasiddhaha. So, Prasiddha means well known, widely read. Vayu pranaha. Vayu is his prana. Breathing is there. Hridayam Vishwam, his heart is the Vishwam of Bhagwan. Vishwam Hridayam. So here Hridayam is why mind. Mind of Virat is the Vishwam. As if Bhagwan is dreaming, then all the whole world is there in his dream. That is called Asya of the Bhagwan. Asya Hridayam Vishwam. Whole world is his heart. Whole world is his heart. And therefore I always say, we should not have tiraskar of anything. Swami Abhedananda used to say, Vaitran ka bhi tiraskar, tinke ka bhi tiraskar nahi karna chahiye. Don't even neglect or look down upon a blade of grass. तिनके का भी तिरस्कार नहीं, क्योंकि वो ईश्वर का एक संकल्प में है. इट इज इन द संकल्प. विश्वम इज इन द संकल्प. उसका दिल है वो, उसका हार्ट है. वेरी क्लोज थिंग. होल वर्ल्ड इज वेरी क्लोज एज इफ. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज पदभ्याम पृथ्वी. सो पदभ्याम, सो एक्चुअली इट इज फिफ्थ विभक्ति. पदभ्याम. सो पदभ्याम पृथ्वी. So it should be Pado Prithvi. I must have told this point. Pado Prithvi. Or you can say from Padbhyam Prithvi has come. From Padbhyam Prithvi. Huh? Padbhyam. From Padbhyam Prithvi Jatah. Either you say like that. Either you say that Pado, whole Prithvi is his feet. This is the whole sar bhi ho gaya. Ye bhi ho gaya. Sab main portion ho gaya. Esh Sarvabhutantaratma. And this Virat is the self of all. It is the self of all. That means what? Tell me what I want to say. Virat is interwoven by Hiranyagarbha. In and through Virat, Hiranyagarbha goes. Like in through your body, mind goes. Somebody pinches, you will feel it. Why? Mind is there. Mind is pervading your external body. So, Esha Sarvabhutantaratma. So this is what is Hiranyagarbha is Virat. This is telling like that. Because Hiranyagarbha pervades the gross. But gross is also the God, and subtle, total mind is also the God only. So this is एस देव विष्णु अनंत प्रथम शरीरी त्रैलोक्य देहोपाधि सर्वेशाम भूतरांतरात्मा सही सर्वभूतेषु दृष्टा श्रोता मंता विज्ञाता सर्व कारणात्मा और सर्व करणात्मा. दैट अलोन इज देयर. सो ही अलोन इज द फॉर्म, ही अलोन इज द सोल, एंड ही अलोन इज द थॉट बिहाइंड दैट. दिस इज द मीनिंग. देयर आर मोर पॉइंट्स इन इट which I will talk later tomorrow. First mantra was Karan Karyupadhi was there. Second mantra was Nirupadhi Brahman was mentioned. Third mantra was with the Upadhi of total mind was there. And fourth mantra is the total Panchmahabhut Upadhi is there. How he is the one who is the not cause of all, who manifests, who is the soul of this whole world. This world is not Niratmakam. Like the science will say, this world is only gross. It's not only gross. There's a consciousness pulsating and holding this world. So why the Prithvi is called feet? Because it's going for walk. It's all the time walking. It's going for walk. Where Pad Nikshep is called, that is called walk is there. Why eyes are there? Because through eyes he's seeing, in the night he sees through moon, and in the day he's seeing through sun everybody. And why he is called ear? Because ear is Shrotra Devata is there. He is hearing everything. He is pervading all. We will see it little more tomorrow. I thought I'll complete 5 mantras, but couldn't. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.
सर्वेश्वरामा पाहि प्रभु पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो हर 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 हराय नमो शिव 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 शिवाय नमो हराय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो हराय नमो हराय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो हराय नमो हराय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो हराय नमो सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु पाहि प्रभु मां पाहि विभो शम्भो शङ्करा सदा शिवाय सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो हर 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 हराय नमो शिव 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 शिवाय नमो हराय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो हराय नमो हराय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो हराय नमो हराय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो हराय नमो सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु पाहि प्रभु मां पाहि विभो शम्भो शङ्करा सदा शिवाय सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो हर 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 हराय नमो शिव 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 शिवाय नमो हराय